Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery. I'm here with my most favorite baby Lynn. She is like my darling. And she's still wearing her Christmas outfit. I haven't done a video with her in a while. And I'm always like so blown away when I take her out again because she doesn't really come out all that often. Like I keep her really tucked away and safe when I'm not playing with her. And I usually just mainly interact with her on these videos. And so it's really important to me that she stay in like top condition. But yeah, I wanted to chat about something that Crystal from Life with Crystal said in one of her videos made me think. She was talking about how, when she first got into this hobby, this is kind of more along the lines of like, that topic of, can we really fully enjoy the reborn hobby, and how she she felt like if she was able to, if it was socially acceptable to, kind of treat these babies as if they were real, like really take them places, take them to family gatherings, things like that, she probably would be content to kind of really have one baby that she just dotes on. And so I wanted to get your thoughts, but I think because it's not as socially acceptable, this hobby, she kind of, it feels like it's a little bit more acceptable to be a collector. Like I do consider myself a collector. I don't role play. I appreciate the art of these dolls, and I have quite a few of them. I have probably 20 altogether. And so, so I'm, definitely more like a, more of a collector for sure. But yeah, and I think I've talked about this before in the past, but sometimes I do kind of feel like, there is something special about having just one special baby in your collection. It's more realistic actually, because most people, and especially babies, you don't use, unless you have twins or something, most people do not have multiple babies hanging around their house at the same time. Like having a crib with like 5 babies in it, that's just not realistic, So I think in terms of like the realism factor, and maybe even just the feeling of like just like from a role play perspective, if you just have one, I think it's a lot more I think it is more realistic. And so anyway, look at this girl. She's so cute. And by the way, I saw Kelly's video about super soft silicone, because baby Lynn definitely is a super soft silicone. I think it really works for her sculpt because she has bent arms and bent legs, so that naturally helps her hold her shape a little bit. I mean, so it's not like her arm is like just dangling limp. I also kind of don't love that as much. So but yeah, I think having bent limbs works better for the super soft. Anyway, I'm going to put her into this cute outfit. It's by Kickee Pants. There's these like pants, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a ruffle on the bottom, and then there is this kind of like a top or tunic, sort of a dress thing, and it's got sort of this like almost like a Parisian motif. Isn't that adorable? It's pink, and it's got like pictures of purses and presents, and it's just very chic. I just love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on her. And but yeah, I was like thinking about that. Like I wonder if having too many dolls, like, does it really sort of dilute our love, if that makes sense, versus having one that you just like really adore and cherish. I think the reason for me, and why I don't think I could ever be like a one baby collector, is because I like having a rotation. I feel like if I'm handling the dolls less frequently, they all are kept pristine for longer. I know that's like probably like really backwards logic in terms of the reason for having more dolls, but I like the fact that I'm sure I would like so enjoy interacting with her every day, but I also am, very careful to, want to keep her in, excellent condition. And so that's really important to me. So because of that, probably don't interact with her as much sometimes, because I just, I don't know, I'm afraid to ruin her or something like that, which I know is, maybe a little bit silly, because, life is short, and, we should enjoy the things that we have, and just be thankful for them, and all of that. And so, So for those of you guys who are good about like wearing your nicest clothes on a regular basis, handling your nicest things regularly, like major kudos to you because I struggle with it. I have like these things, like I feel like I'm constantly like saving my nice things for quote unquote later, and it's like, what am I saving this for? Like I'll have like a really nice dress, which I'm like, ooh, this occasion isn't like good enough to wear this dress, which is so silly. And especially with clothing too, like our sizes change, our tastes change. So I really feel like with clothing, I should really just try to enjoy what I have. But is she not so cute in this? Let me just show you guys really quickly. Look how cute. And I always, whenever I show this baby, I always get like multiple comments asking like, oh, is she for sale? How much? Where'd you get her? And so, I mean, so I will just kind of go over that really quickly, and hopefully people who comment, they actually watch the video and they can hear this response. But yeah, she is a custom silicone portrait baby of myself when I was a baby. And her artist is Andrea Arcello. Andrea has done 4 portrait babies for me. She's done one of my daughter awake. That's her Emery May. My daughter asleep, which is the Melina, and then my son Ethan, which is she just calls the Ethan, and then this is now. And baby Lynn. Oh, sorry, there's a 5th one. Enli is a 5th one because baby Lynn is a one of a kind, and she did release Enli, who's the same size but not in the super soft, and she has a different. Her face looks very different. Super cute as well. But I did sell her on because I just felt like I had too many dolls. Yeah, so she has you know, done so many dolls for me. But you should just contact Andrea to see if she would be willing, like if you are wanting to do a portrait doll. I think she's actually doing one for Annie Bonini's Nursery of her daughter Piper. So so yeah, she is doing portraits for other people now, and we know, so that's awesome. But yeah, I feel like in terms of portraits, my hubby does not want a doll of himself. Understandably, he's a dude. He's not into this hobby at all. So, so I get it. But yeah, no, she's the one you should contact. And this baby's one of a kind, and she will never be for sale, like ever. So please don't keep asking, because I feel like I'm just constantly feeling that question. Anyway, how to get that out of the way. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great week. And I will see you on the next video. And baby Lynn's going to say bye.